Diamond B Sports presents the American Sports Cavalcade. A panorama of speed, color, drama, and excitement. The American Sports Cavalcade.
Sim Racing 40 Snowcone Production Series arrived at the Homestead Miami Speedway for the final race of the 2016 season and the last race in the chase. 6 drivers had a shot to win the title. The highest finisher of those 6 would claim the championship. Bobby Zalenski would be touted as the odds-on favorite, but drivers like Femi Olat, Putz, Bobby Cheney, Brett Punkari, and Delonta Ballard all had something to say about that. And it was Bobby Zalenski on the pole with Caleb Eisenhower, Femi Olat, Putz, and Jared Darling the top 5 as the field would get underway for 120 laps around the Homestead Miami Speedway. And early on there was some action for second place as Femi Olat and Caleb Eisenhower would get into a bit of a battle for the number 2 spot, with exchanging the spot a few times. Eventually, Femi Olat would come out on top and try to set his sights on Bobby Zalenski. And Olat would actually catch up to Zalenski on lap number 11, and he would try to get the inside on Bobby Zalenski for the lead. But the driver of the Red Bull Chevy would use the preferred outside line to his advantage, and he would hold off Femi Olat and go on to lead the first 39 laps and eventually into green flag pit stops. And during that cycle of green flag pit stops, Ari Adi, who was in between Connor Anton and Kyle Putz, would get loose entering turn number 3, would almost get into the 48th, but he would lock it down, and the first gentleman would come out, and it would also reshuffle the running order as well. Restart on lap 47, Bobby Zalenski would lead Connor Anton, Jared Darling, Austin Roberts, and Brett Punkari, as a lot of the drivers were trapped the lap down when the caution came out and had to use the wave around to get back on the lead lap, and that would allow Zalenski to pull ahead from the rest of the field and take a very healthy lead as he would continue his dominance early on. Lap 53, Femi Olat, who was one of those drivers that had to take the wave around, would get to the inside of fellow chaser Brett Punkari, and he would take the number 5 spot away as he tried to claw his way back into the field. And then lap 55, Caleb Eisenhower tried a slide job on Kyle Putz, but he gets it all wrong. He and Putz hooked fenders, and Eisenhower goes spinning hard into the wall and collects chaser Delonta Ballard as well. Eisenhower's day was over. Fast forward to the restart, lap number 60. Jared Darling took the lead on pit stops to become the first different leader, but Bobby Zalenski would charge out of turn 2, go to the outside of Darling, and he would make the pass, easily exiting turn 4, as Zalenski would take the lead right back and continue his dominance early on. Fast forwarding to lap 72, and some new players in the mix in the top 5, that being Marcus Richardson, who was started from the very back of the field. He would challenge Darling and Olat for 3rd and 2nd. He would eventually get to positions on lap 74, and also in the back, the green machine of Derek Bordeaux, who started at the back with Marcus Richardson, was also making a charge for the field as well. And on lap 74, to be trouble in turn 3 and 4, as Caden Henry would get to the rear of Tyler Ducharme, and he would spin out the 25 machine in turns 3 and 4. Luckily, no one would hit Ducharme, and the yellow would come out once again for the 2nd time. During pit stops on lap 77, Brett Punkari would take a gamble. He would be the only driver to take 2 tires on this stop, and he would resume the lead, but everyone else would take 4 tires on this set of pit stops. And that gamble would not pay off, as on lap number 80, the field was hunting down the 37, and one of the craziest moments of the race would happen in turns 1 and 2. Zalenski would go inside, Richardson goes outside, go 3 wide, and then Derek Bordeaux would make it 4 wide out of turn number 2, and he would fly to the front along with Marcus Richardson, but Bobby Zalenski being trapped on the inside would allow Femi Olat to come in and sneak the first spot away from Zalenski and Punkari, and with that move, he would take over the lead in the chase. As mentioned before, the highest finishing chase driver would claim the championship. They did not have to win the race to take the title. Then fast forwarding to lap number 86, and there was a gang of about 5 or 6 cars fighting for the lead and for the championship as well. Bordeaux would catch up to Marcus Richardson. He would go to the inside for the lead. Bobby Zalenski go to the inside of Femi Olat as well, as those guys are battling for very, very important positions. But the guy throwing a big monkey wrench into everything was the 47 of Ronnie Norman, who was high, wide, and somewhat handsome. He would go to the outside in turn 1 and 2 on Olat and Zalenski, and he would claw into the number 4 spot and put a car between himself, Femi, and the 2 chasers of Olat and Zalenski, and also Marcus Richardson would hold off Derek Bordeaux for the lead as well. Fast forward to lap number 92, and a scary moment for the chaser Femi Olat, as he would slide right in front of Darling. Wasn't sure if any contact was made, but Darling reacts. He gets scrolling down the back straightaway, spins it out. Connor Anton had nowhere to go. He bashes into the side of him, and caution number 4 would come out on lap 92. And that would also be the final caution of the race. Lap 100, Marcus Richardson continued to lead, but all eyes were on the battle for the championship. Femi Olat had the title in his sights, and Ronnie Norman was doing him a great big favor, holding off Bobby Zalenski and frustrating him throughout. And that would be all that Femi Olat would need, as Marcus Richardson would come out of turn 4 on the final lap. He would go on to win the race, and Femi Olat would stun Bobby Zalenski and maybe a few others, as he would come out of turn 4 to go from the win at Daytona to his first Sim Racing Authority Snowcone Series title. The final results: Marcus Richardson wins the race, Derek Bordeaux was second, Femi Olat was first place, wins the championship. Bobby Zalenski would get by Ronnie Norman for 4th. Josh Ryan was 6th, Kyle Putz, David Shutt, Delonta Ballard, and Cody Miller were the top 10.